And you see the evolution, you see the filling, you know, you see all these different things. I mean, can you believe Pauly's still traveling?
It's crazy.
Isn't it fucking weird? Like, I grew up on Pauly. Both of us did, right?
Yeah.
When we were in high school, Pauly was blowing up. He was huge. He was fucking huge. He was huge. Pauly Shore was fucking huge when I was growing up. Movies, Encino Man.
MTV.
I loved it. I loved Encino Man.
And he's still around. He's still fucking touring every week or every other week or something.
It's amazing, the longevity. I mean, just to have that career and just be able to do it. I'm constantly thinking myself the fear of people not coming back to the show. You know, I don't know if you ever get that in your head if you do a stand-up show and
every night
you hope those people come back the next time you're there. You know, it's very. You know, it's a lot of pressure to go out there and give a killer performance and just go and go. I hope they come back. You know. Because you never know in this business. I mean, if you know, it's very unstable.
You work how many weeks the last 10 years? You work how many weeks a month? You were going out there a lot for a while.
Yeah, I was. It's 2005 to 2013 was. That's all I did. Was just.
Are you serious?
Go to pretty much every weekend. I told my agent, whatever comes in, wherever I'll go. Went to the Middle East, wherever I got to go to not only make money, just to get better. I didn't really pay attention to TV, to film. I just wanted to get better doing stand-up comedy. And that went on for about 7 years. I never was a featured road guy, never opened up for anybody. I worked at the Four Seasons for 7 years. And I worked locally at the Improv or the Comedy Store, Laugh Factory. And then developed kind of on the road to doing my thing. So
it was very interesting. Huh? It's been an interesting fucking journey.
Very.
Now, before we even get any further, thank you. The situations come in town when people go, hey, man, I did this, but I'll get you on the next one. Do you ever get that? Like, people go, I'll get you on the next one or whatever. I got to thank you for calling me in to audition for your pilot.
Oh, absolutely.
Because in my world, when somebody thinks of you, that's fucking unbelievable. Like, when people think of me, I go, holy shit. You know, because you don't know how somebody's going to react. You know, they get a TV show, then they won't talk to you. They think that you... And when somebody gets a TV show, I'm fucking happy for them. But I also know how all the stars have to align. You know, like, you know, and a lot of the stars align for you. You had fucking Greg Garcia, who's a savage, you know, and now, fuck it. They said no, whatever. The Weber censors it. But you still got a great career going on, and you got 2,000 other fucking networks, Sebastian.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
That's the beauty about today, that it doesn't really matter no more. It doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't. I mean, at least I got the experience of doing all that, you know, the casting and watching people come in and audition and being behind that camera instead of in front of it.
How was it?
It was, it changed my way I would go into a room doing auditions just to watch people, because you could tell when people come in whether or not they're good or not. Just the behavior, the nonverbals, the way they put the notebook down, and you know, like, hey, you know, like it just.
Oh, Jerry said to say hello to you.
Oh, hey.
You know Jerry? Yes, I'm good friends with him. He's a character. Oh, yeah. My God. And you're sitting outside going, I didn't get this fucking role. And then you sit there, listen to the guy, and you're like, thank God you knew Jerry, cocksucker. You would die without Jerry in this town. You're terrible. That's the worst. When people would show up with brownies and shit to auditions.
Oh, God.
Hi, Sebastian. Tony's our mutual friend. Tony oh, my God, Tony. Yes, yes. She says you love strawberry beignet. We made you some. The strawberries we got from my father's farm. And you're sitting there going, oh, when they show up with the costume.
Oh, yeah. The police is a police officer.
When they show up with the costume, they're not that good. You don't show up with a costume. I don't give a fuck if they call you and tell you to show up with a costume. I won't show up with a costume.
Yeah. No way. But it was interesting to see people walk in and do exactly what you're saying. Nobody brought donuts, but it you know, the casting director, they would hug if they knew them. I don't know. I just thought it was like, as people casting a TV show, you want the guy or girl to come in and do very well. So we don't really, because it's grueling, man.
It's grueling. It's terrible.
I mean, to go weeks of it people coming in and in and in.
You know the lines. You're saying them in your head to yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just that you're looking for someone to make it their own. I told one guy got any advice for me? The guy, any advice? I go, just be funny, guy. And I think it threw him off. Like he looked at me like it was, like I was just like, just make us laugh. We're dying over on this side of the room. So it was an experience, from the wardrobe to the set design to all that. I mean, you made a TV show, and working with Tony Danza, who played my father, and here's a guy I grew up watching. Taxi. And then I watched the show with the little girl. I like that show. Oh, yeah. Who's the boss?
Even her. She's having fun. You got to sit there and go, how much money she got?
I don't know.
10 syndicated shows?